Years have passed since Jake and Neytiri's victory. Pandora has slowly healed from the scars of the RDA. The Gnostics thrive in their harmonious existence, connected to the planet. Jake and Neytiri have children, each inheriting their parents' strengths and courage. However, tensions rise as new threats emerge, some from within, some from beyond. A shadow lingers over Pandora, signaling the return of danger. The RDA has begun a new, covert operation on Pandora. Instead of open warfare, they now infiltrate with science and technology. New settlers from Earth have arrived, seeking to exploit Pandora's rich resources. The Gnostics are faced with an impossible decision: protect their world or welcome the new settlers. Jake and Neytiri feel the weight of leadership as the delicate peace begins to fray. The sky, once clear, now teems with the threat of new machines and technology. A mysterious new avatar appears in the skies, created by the RDA. Unlike previous avatars, this one is designed to blend seamlessly with Pandora's ecosystem. The avatar seems to have no memory of its human creator but is fiercely loyal to the RDA. Jake's team begins to notice the avatar's strange connection to the forest and its creatures. It seems like Pandora's bond with the Gnostics is being threatened from within. The new avatar may hold the key to defeating the Gnostics or changing the planet forever. A rift forms within the Gnostics as some question Jake's leadership. They are torn between staying true to their ancestral ways or adapting to the changing world. A faction, led by a younger Gnostic named Sute, believes the Gnostics must fight back harder. Sute calls for retaliation against the human presence, seeing peace as a weakness. Jake struggles to unite the tribe, but his decisions are questioned. Tensions escalate as the Gnostics are divided over their future. The RDA, under the leadership of a new ruthless commander, builds a covert army on the outskirts of Pandora. This army is built using a mix of Earth-based soldiers and genetically altered creatures designed for combat. The RDA's goal is no longer just exploitation, it's conquest. Jake and Neytiri discover evidence of this hidden army but are unsure of how to act. Meanwhile, the Gnostics begin to notice strange movements in their forests. Pandora's quiet and peaceful life is once again threatened by a force greater than before. Colonel Quaritch, thought dead, returns in a new form. His consciousness has been uploaded into a new avatar body, stronger and more relentless than ever. With the memories of his past life intact, he seeks vengeance on Jake and the Gnostics. Quaritch leads a new wave of destruction, hunting down Jake's family. He believes the Gnostics are inferior and must be crushed to save Earth's future. This personal vendetta drives him to go further than ever before. In the midst of this chaos, a new ally emerges. Dr. Kiri, a brilliant scientist once involved with the RDA. Dr. Kiri seeks to atone for her past mistakes and warns Jake of the dangers the RDA is bringing. She's developed technology to communicate with the planet's neural network. Her knowledge of both human and Gnostics technology could turn the tide in the battle for Pandora. However, her true motives remain unclear. Can she be trusted? Jake and Neytiri must decide whether to accept her help or reject it entirely. Jake and Neytiri embark on a perilous journey to the deepest, most sacred part of Pandora. They hope to unlock an ancient power that could help them in their fight against the RDA. Along the way, they encounter strange and deadly creatures, remnants of Pandora's untouched past. The journey brings them closer to the truth about the planet's history and its potential for destruction. They discover the first signs of a hidden force, an ancient consciousness that controls Pandora's life. This discovery could either save them or doom Pandora to extinction. Deep beneath the surface of Pandora, Jake and Neytiri encounter a malevolent force. It is an ancient entity, dormant for millennia, that once ruled over the planet. This force, a living, sentient mass of energy, has the power to control the planet's ecosystem. The Gnostics believe it is the source of their connection to the planet, but it has become corrupted. The RDA's actions have disturbed its slumber, and now it threatens to unleash chaos. The force could either be harnessed to defeat the RDA or destroy everything on Pandora. Jake's children, particularly Loa, K, and Tuck, become targets in the escalating conflict. They are caught in a deadly ambush by Quaritch's forces. In the chaos, Loak shows extraordinary strength, revealing his potential as a warrior. Neytiri's maternal instincts kick in, and she becomes more protective than ever. This attack forces Jake to reevaluate his priorities. His tribe or his family. The safety of his loved ones becomes his driving force. As Quaritch intensifies his attacks, Jake and Neytiri must turn to the skies for help. They seek out the Ikran clans, hoping to rally the flying creatures to their cause. Jake and Neytiri reconnect with the Ikran bonds, showing their children the sacred bond of the sky. The battle for Pandora now expands to the skies, with both Gnostics and human forces taking to the air. The Ikrans become a symbol of hope and resilience in the war. But the power of the sky is not enough to defeat the overwhelming RDA forces. Tsute's faction grows stronger as he convinces more Gnostics to fight against the humans. However, his increasingly aggressive tactics threaten the unity of the Gnostics. Jake must confront Tsute, seeking a peaceful solution before war breaks out. The Gnostics must rediscover their bond with the planet to fight more strategically. Through their connection to Pandora, the Gnostics begin to harness the planet's energy. The conflict intensifies as the fate of Pandora hangs in the balance. The RDA prepares for a full-scale invasion, determined to terraform Pandora and strip it of all life. They launch massive ships, and the skies darken as the machines descend. In response, Jake and Neytiri lead a united front of Gnostics from all clans. The battle between technology and nature reaches its breaking point. The Gnostics' only chance is to disable the RDA's fleet before they can reach the heart of Pandora. This final confrontation will determine the future of the planet. The Gnostics discover the location of Pandora's heart, a massive, pulsating core beneath the planet's surface. It is the source of the planet's energy, and it has the potential to either heal or destroy. Jake and Neytiri must journey to the heart, risking their lives to protect it from the RDA. But Quaritch's forces are already there, aiming to seize control of Pandora's lifeblood. In a desperate attempt, Jake and Neytiri connect with the heart, asking it to save their world. Pandora's energy surges, sending a wave of power through the planet. In the heart of Pandora, Jake, Neytiri, and their allies face the RDA's final assault. The forces of nature clash against the RDA's technological might in a stunning battle. As the war reaches its peak, the planet itself reacts, unleashing devastating power. The Gnostics' connection to Pandora becomes their greatest weapon. Quaritch's forces begin to crumble as the planet's energy overwhelms them. The war ends, but the cost is high. The planet is forever changed. Pandora begins to heal, but it is clear the planet has been scarred. The Gnostics work together to restore the balance and protect the planet's future. New alliances are forged between the Gnostics and the humans who wish to live in harmony. Jake and Neytiri's children take on new roles as leaders of their people. The Mekiina tribe and the forest Gnostics unite to protect Pandora's future. Pandora will never be the same, but its spirit endures. With the RDA defeated, the Gnostics begin to rebuild their world. Jake and Neytiri, now elders, guide the younger generation in understanding their bond with the planet. Their children embrace their roles as protectors of Pandora. The Gnostics, once divided, now unite to ensure the planet's future is secure. A new generation rises, one that will protect Pandora for generations to come. The cycle of life continues. Jake and Neytiri watching over their children, proud of what they've accomplished. Pandora remains a beautiful, thriving world, though the scars of war remain. Jake reflects on the legacy he's built, a world where nature and life can coexist. The Gnostics' bond with Pandora grows stronger, ensuring the planet's survival. In the distance, new threats emerge, but they are far from the Gnostics' reach. Pandora's future is secure, but the journey is far from over. As the camera pans over Pandora's landscapes, a new adventure beckons. New lands beyond the forests are discovered, and new creatures begin to reveal themselves. The Gnostics' connection to the planet deepens, and their future is filled with uncertainty. Jake and Neytiri's children are called to explore these new frontiers. The planet itself seems to have more secrets hidden beneath its surface. A new chapter begins for Pandora and the Gnostics. As the movie ends, a faint whisper carries across the winds of Pandora. The spirits of the forest sing a song of life, a reminder of the planet's enduring spirit. Jake's voice echoes, "We are not the end, but part of something greater." Pandora's heart beats, and its legacy lives on, untold and infinite. The journey continues. The screen fades to black, leaving the door open for future adventures on Pandora.